There's nothing quite like a midnight stroll through your favorite city, especially when it's hot cockle summer and the nighttime is warm, inviting and alive with music, a murmur of voices, and the scent of grilling meats. Our little one couldn't sleep during the day and would always be wide awake during our evening passeggiata. And if you're visiting Rome and want to experience the local culture, then these nocturnal explorations are not to be missed. So we would push her stroller around the neighborhood, enjoying some fresh air and watching the city come alive as the sun went down. They work in over 50 countries across Eastern Europe, Central Asia, and the Middle East, helping thousands of people escape persecution and find asylum in safer countries. If you want to make a difference in the world and help advance human rights, then please consider donating to Rainbow Railroad through the link below. Here, the traffic and crowds are thick, and the area is well lit by both street lamps and neon signs advertising restaurants and shops. As soon as the clock tower strikes midnight, however, all of that changes. We then turn left onto Via Santa Maria in Cosmedin, another lively street that leads us to yet another highlight of Rome's nightlife, Campo di Fiori. But after sunset, Campo di Fiori is transformed into one of the city's premier nightlife destinations. Here, visitors and locals alike can choose from a variety of restaurants, bars, and clubs to enjoy a drink or dance the night away. Some of the most popular venues include Freni I Frizioni, a trendy bar and restaurant with a large terrace overlooking the piazza, as well as Bar San Callisto, known for its friendly atmosphere and great selection of drinks. During the day, the square is best known for its beautiful fountains and Baroque architecture, but at night, it comes to life in a different way. The square is filled with tourists and locals alike, all looking to enjoy a drink or dance the night away. There are a number of famous bars and restaurants in Piazza Navona, such as Roscioli Cafe, known for its delicious aperitivo, as well as Cafe Sant'Eustachio, famous for its high-quality coffee. Other popular spots include Bar del Fico, known for its friendly atmosphere and great selection of drinks. And if you're feeling hungry, there are also a number of restaurants in the square serving up delicious food. Some of the most popular options include La Tavernaccia del Bruno, which serves up traditional Roman dishes, as well as Il Pagliaccio, known for its creative cuisine and elegant atmosphere. For those looking for a more authentic Roman experience, Osteria dei Campi is a great choice. As we make our way back to our starting point, we can't help but feel energized by the city's vibrant nightlife and the many amazing memories we've made along the way. From the peaceful piazzas to the lively squares, Rome at night is truly a sight to behold. And we're so grateful for the opportunity to have experienced it all. This traditional trattoria serves up classic dishes like pasta carbonara and saltimbocca in a cozy, rustic setting. If you liked this video, then please be sure to subscribe and join me on my next Roman adventure. Until then, arrivederci. No matter what you're in the mood for, Campo di Fiori has something for everyone. And with so many options to choose from, you're sure to have a great time. The square is virtually empty, allowing us to finally appreciate the beauty of its ancient buildings and monuments without the hustle and bustle of tourists getting in the way. You can take your time to admire the medieval Palazzo Venezia, explore the nearby Largo de Torino. The area around the river is particularly magical at night. With its quiet banks and views of the city's illuminated skyline, it's the perfect place for a romantic stroll or a quiet moment of reflection. Once we cross the bridge, we can continue our walk along the Lungo Tevere di Gianicolo, taking in the sights and sounds of this enchanting part of Rome and its Egyptian obelisk, or simply relax on a bench and enjoy the peaceful atmosphere. Here we can admire the beautiful facade of the Basilica di Santa Maria in Trastevere, one of Rome's most important churches and the second largest in the city. From here, we begin our walk down Via della Latta, a narrow but charming street lined with shops, restaurants, and bars. The street is particularly popular with students and young professionals who come here to study or work remotely during the day. But at night, it transforms into a lively nightlife destination. Along the way, we'll pass by a number of famous landmarks, including the iconic Porta San Angelo, Hadrian's Villa, Mausoleum of Augustus, and the Pantheon, one of the best preserved ancient Roman buildings and now a church. These monuments are even more impressive at night when they're illuminated, creating a truly magical atmosphere. Your donation will go towards helping LGBTQ individuals in need of urgent protection. This road, named after the nearby ruins of the Imperial Fora, runs parallel to the Forum Magnum and is lined with cozy restaurants, lively osterias, and elegant cocktail bars. At night, this street is always bustling with locals enjoying a drink with friends, a late-night dinner, or simply taking a stroll down this picturesque thoroughfare. The combination of tasty food, flowing wine, and beautiful architecture makes wandering around Vadifori Imperiale one of the best things to do in Rome at night. And for a once sleepy and somewhat neglected part of the city, it has become one of the trendiest spots in town. Together, we can help create positive change and protect those who are persecuted for who they are. Thank you for listening and for your generosity. Now more than ever, their services are vital as refugees fleeing war-torn countries seek asylum in Western nations and face hostility in the process. Rainbow Railroad helps them fight for their right to asylum and provides crucial assistance along the way. We often stopped off for a gelato, which she would happily munch on before falling fast asleep as we continued our slow walk home. I love these walks, and so do many people in Rome, where even after midnight, it feels like there's something going on around every corner. The streets are full of late-night restaurants and osterias serving up suppli and cerveza to those who have just finished their evening shift or are out for an after-dinner digestivo. It's also not uncommon to see groups of friends walking around laughing, lovers holding each other close, or young parents pushing their babies in strollers while making their way home from the pediatrician. In fact, back when my wife was pregnant with our first child, we used to do these same walks through the illuminated streets of central Rome at the end of her pregnancy. While most of Rome's tourists have long since retired to their hotels by midnight, those who live here know that this is really when the Eternal City comes alive. It has been almost 30 years since the Berlin Wall came down, and 2 decades since the fall of communism. Yet despite these momentous changes in Eastern Europe, the region still lags behind its Western counterpart when it comes to LGBTQ rights and protections. In fact, transgender people in many Eastern countries still face legal discrimination, social stigma, and physical violence. For example, in Russia, transgender individuals are not legally recognized and face significant societal prejudice, while in Poland, they may be denied healthcare and public services. That's why Rainbow Railroad exists. This organization, founded by Romanians in 2002, offers legal counsel, medical care, and psychological support to LGBTQ individuals in need. This is extremely important work, and I'm proud to partner with such an impactful organization. Now, back to our tour. Our walk begins in Piazza Venezia, one of Rome's busiest squares during the day. From here, we begin our walk down Via dei Fori Imperiali, one of my favorite streets in all of Rome. As we walk down the road, we pass by the large and impressive ruins of the Forum Magnum, the center of ancient Roman public life. If you visited Rome during the day, you might remember the bustling marketplace that takes over this square during the morning hours. After spending some time in Campo de' Fiori, we head back to Campo Vecchino, crossing the Tiber River via the Ponte Sisto. We then reach Piazza Santa Maria in Trastevere, one of the city's most picturesque squares. Our final stop on this tour is Piazza Navona, one of the most popular squares in Rome, both during the day and at night. And with that, our midnight tour of Rome is complete. Thanks for watching, and I hope you enjoyed coming along with me on this midnight walk through Rome.